So I know we've been test driving trucks all day, but did you have any ideas of, what you might use this for specifically in your personal life, business life?
Um, I think I would use it for my personal life because we're doing a lot of yard work, and so we have to hold a lot of things in the truck.
Okay, yeah, yeah. I know while we were on the test drive, you were talking about your, different viewpoints on mid-sized versus full-size. Do you think you can elaborate on that? Just so I'm more educated in your way of thinking.
So I was initially thinking about the mid-sized trucks because they're smaller, and I thought that they wouldn't take up as much space and be easier to drive and have better gas mileage and not be as expensive. But I just don't know if I need a bigger size truck.
Okay, yeah, like you're thinking the mid-size might be too small for the projects that you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So the great thing about the Tundras is the steering is really versatile. So I know in other trucks, like I've driven Fords and GMCs, and they really drive like a boat. But in the Tundras, we have that adaptive steering where it's really responsive, but not too sensitive where it feels like that you can't relax on the steering wheel. Um, and so I think that you'll find the steering with specifically the SR5 to be a lot like a mid-sized or, just the normal car that you just came in with today. I know it's a huge issue about, trucks. Their parts can get expensive. They're just bigger, so they're a lot more expensive to take care of. With the Toyota SR5 Tundra, specifically, it is a Toyota, so they're a lot more reliable. We're known for our reliability, as well as we have a warranty package with them that comes with them up to 100,000 miles. That can take care of parts and tires, stuff like that, when you drive it off the lot with you, as well as the Tundra's miles per gallon. It averages 22 miles per gallon. So for a big truck, that's amazing. Do you feel like you would need more than 22 miles per gallon, or is that about what you were thinking of?
No, that's pretty decent for a big truck.
Okay, awesome. Yeah. And another great thing about Toyota is all the Toyotas that are in the United States were made in America. And so we have a surplus of parts and everything. So don't feel like that you would have to wait for parts or that they're going to be super expensive because they're few and far between. The parts are, in fact, very reliable and readily available as well. So if you felt like that, are you more of like a do-it-yourself fix it, or do you like to take them in?
I don't really know much about vehicles, so I'd have to take it in.
Okay, yeah. So you can have that as a peace of mind that, you'll always have parts available. All of them are made in America, and all these vehicles are manufactured here as well. So do you feel like the Tundra SR5 fits your needs the most? Because it seems like that you have both ends, that you have the big size, but you don't have to go with, a dually Ford where it's this massive boat.
Yeah, that seems like a good choice, good option.
Okay, awesome. Why don't we take out specifically the SR5? We'll take it for a test drive again. We'll talk about the steering a little bit more while you drive it. And then as well, I'd like to, start about a timeline with you. Is there like a type of timeline that you had with buying a vehicle?
Probably in the next month.
Next month or so? Okay, awesome. Well, if you'd like, we can get started with it right now. All the paperwork, and while we go out and take it for a test drive, I can have some of my people work on it while we go take it on a test drive. Is that okay with you?
Sure.
Okay, awesome.